Happy Thursday. Looks like I have internet this Thursday, right? No, just a joke. Because last week I had no internet for 12 hours. So I'm thankful that I'm here. Welcome if you're just joining me for the first time. My name is Barb Ryder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. For those of you that have been with me before, thank you so much for coming back. I see Bonnie's here. Oh, I appreciate you sharing so much. That helps me a ton. Wow, how has everybody been since Sunday? If you didn't catch my Sunday video, I came on Sunday and shared the things that I couldn't share on last Thursday, like normal. I'm here every Thursday as long as things are going okay. I see there's a few of you on here. Just let me know that you're here. Fabulous. I'm just seeing who all is here today. Hopefully the comments will be popping up here fast. I only have one so far. So anyway, I have hopefully I have something that I share that will be something new that you've not seen, or maybe a refresher using current product. All the product can be found at my website. So if you are a purchaser, I guess, or if you're a demonstrator, you know, I'm here to help in any way that I can. If you're a demonstrator, of course, you can get all the products yourself. That's the fabulous thing about being demonstrators, right? Hi, Diana. That we can purchase all of these products ourselves. And I'd love for you to be part of my team, where you can get discounts, you get free tutorials, you get to be part of our meetings monthly. There's all kinds of things that go on as far as our team goes. So, hi Lynn, I see you just jumped on here. But we have 3 projects like normal on our Thursdays, and I hope that you'll enjoy these. And the reason that I'm here is to inspire you to create some crafts yourself, to create some things on your own. There's lots of things that I want to create, but of course I have to do my 40-hour job first, and then in the evening I come to my little stamp area and I create. So hi Deborah, and I just heard my little thing go off, so I'm going to do one quick thing and turn off the volume so that if I get a bunch of notices here, it's not going to bother you guys. It's not going to ring stuff. So, hey, if you're catching me on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you will be able to get all of the notices when I send those out. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Tell your friends to come and join us on our Thursday lives and have a good time. So I see a few of you guys on here. I am going to go ahead and turn you down and we'll get started with our projects. Let me know when you're here. Hi Nancy. Thanks for the notice. Hi, Jeanne. I see some of you are jumping on here now. That's great. Okay. If you'll notice, there is a new host code right here. That will be for my Monday virtual class. So that'll be coming this coming Monday, because the first Monday of the month is when I take that back. I take that back. I've gone back to in-person. So the first Monday of the month is my in-person stamping. So that will be this Monday. So if you're local and you want to come to my in-person stamping, it's a great evening of 8 cards. That's $15 or free with a qualifying purchase. Then the next week, next Monday, I believe, I have it scheduled for my virtual class. And that will be the class where you'll get free product. You'll get the cards that I show in that video for any order that you place with me over 35. There's lots more. I'll share that, and I've shared it every month. I share that. So all right, hi Colleen. All right, let's see here. Oh, you know what, we've got, let's see here. Let me look at my notes down here really quick, because for the 14th, I have 2 to give away. I have 2 weeks to give away, because I was off the 1 week and I didn't do it on Sunday. So for the week of the 14th, Bobby Riley is the winner, and I think I have him right behind me here. So let's see. Yes. Sorry guys, I just have to get behind me here. Okay, so I think it was the week of the 14th. That was these fun projects that I did. That let's see, is it upside down? No, yeah, that one's upside down. Anyway, those Bobby. So if you jump on here in a little while, Bobby, I hope you watch the whole replay so you can see. So that's the winner. And then last week, or on Sunday, I shared. Hi, Pam Roth. Faber. Sorry, I get tripped up with the hyphenated, you know how they have our 2 names on Facebook kind of thing. So, hi, Penny. But yeah, Sunday I came on and I shared what I was going to share on Thursdays. And these are the cards that we did. And I featured the velvet, or snowy white velvet, red and white paper. So, and the winner for these are Linda Bailey. So, Linda, these velvety cards are yours. And so, those will all be going in the mail tomorrow. I have addresses for both of you guys, so I'm going to get that out. Long E. Okay, Feber. All right. Hi, Donna. Okay, so that is our winners for the last 2 weeks. So thank you for sharing. When you guys share, that helps with the whole algorithm of how things work in the Facebook world, you know. So let me put these over here now. All right, we're going to start out with a fun little card, and I know I've shared this with you guys before, but this is the cutest set. I really like it, and it's probably because I like food. So, if that's a hint, I'm going to turn you down really quick. But thanks for joining, you guys. I see quite a few of you on here. So yeah, at the very beginning, everybody kind of gets their notice going on. And so thank you for joining me. I'm glad that you got notified to be here. All right, let me get to the right spot here, and we're going to go to both cameras. There we go. So yeah, this little set, Sweets and Treats. I love this little set, you guys. I did the class with it, and it was just so much fun. I'm going to share a card, and we're going to this could be any time of the year card that I'm going to share, but I just think that it makes a really cute, fun, all occasion, really. You've got the pie, maybe for oh my goodness, Thanksgiving. Or if somebody likes pies for their birthday, have that for their birthday, because there is happy birthday in this set right here, you know. All right, so what we have, let me grab my ruler. I like to share with you guys all the measurements, so if you want to remake this card, and so pull all these pieces out. So this is our basic, this is Pool Party, and this is our basic card base, 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of our Hostess designer paper, Party Patterns, I believe, something like that. It's in the back of the annual catalog, and it is one of the things that you can get with your Hostess money. But it's got, you know, all of our designer paper is double-sided. But we're going to use just the black and white, which I love. This is 5.5 by 3. And then I have some Pool Party, which is going to be 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then I have 1.5 by 5. And then I have used our rectangle postage punch to punch out a small piece here that we're going to use for our sentiment. And we'll get started stamping. So this is actually going to be a little bit of coloring, but you can, one of the things that I have started using like a lot all the time are the blends. And so that is what I'm going to use. And so if you haven't watched me use them before, I try not to make it too boring, but it is something that some people are just don't really feel like they can put the colors together the right way or whatever. But I'm going to show you how I do it, and hopefully it will be something that you'll be able to get those blends and enjoy using them. All right, so we're going to use our Memento Black, and I am going to start with the little cupcake here, and I'm just going to stamp a few of these, and you know, just to kind of make this fun. So I'm going to put another one right here, and then one kind of off to the side there, just like that. And then next we're going to take the candy apple. How many of you guys like candy apples? That's one of the things I really enjoy getting when I go to the fair. I don't know about you guys. What's your favorite thing when you go to the fairs? Do you like the cotton candy? Do you like the vendor machine, the vendor trucks with the food, or what? All right, let's see here. What am I going to do? Let's go like just a little bit off the edge there. All right. I guess we didn't get one whole one in there, but that's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put this. Oh, well, while we have this out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment onto my rectangle piece here. All right. This one says, "A tasty treat for someone sweet." And let's go ahead and just kind of stamp that right in the middle. It's a little bit to the top, but that's okay. It's going to work out perfect. Okay, we're done with the mementos. So now we're going to be doing the coloring. Caramel apples. Oh, look at that. Caramel corn. Okay, Penny. Caramel corn. We are going to use several colors. I'm going to use the real red. I'm going to use the pale papaya. I'm going to use Pool Party. And I have pulled in my cinnamon cider and the bronze. So this is I don't know if many of you realize that there is a bronze and there's an ivory. The bronze is a good color for chocolate, like chocolate, or you can use it for the stems. So I'm just going to start out, and I'm just going to color over here and see, yeah. All right, so we're going to use bronze, and this is going to be our chocolate because, you know, I got to have chocolate cupcakes, right? We got a couple for apples. That's awesome. Now, do you like the candied apples or do you like the caramel apples? That's the next question. Caramel or candy? I don't know. I never was a big fan of the candy apples. I always like the caramel gooey chewy, you know. All right, so there's the first thing we're going to do with there, and then let's just stick with the browns, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with the dark cinnamon cider, and I'm using the bullet tip instead of, now there's two tips on these. We've got the brush tip end, and then you have a bullet tip end. Can you see those both there? But we're going to go with the bullet tip, and I'm just going to put this dark where these lines are, just to give some highlight on this caramel, because these are going to be caramel. These are caramel apples. All right, so there's the dark. So now I'm going to go with the light, and again, take the bullet tip end. I'm just looking at your comments here. And I'm just going to color, and I'm coloring right over where I've already done the dark. And what that does is it helps blend the two colors together. That's why I like to start with the dark. That's just my preference. I know some people will use go the different way. What's on the candy apple? I've only seen caramel. Oh, the candy apple, if you've not had a candy apple, it's the red, hard, crunchy, kind of sugary, cinnamony taste. Yes, the red, hard, sticky stuff. You're right there, Linda. The red, hard, sticky stuff. That's it. So let's take the red. I got my caramel apples done here. See that? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take the bronze, and I'm just going to, oops, I opened I want the bullet tip, and I got the brush, because the brush is a little bit fatter, and I'd be all over outside the lines if I did that with my, the sticks. Okay. Okay, so that means, Nancy, if you go to the fair, you're going to have to look for those candy apples the next time that you go. All right, so on the red, we're going to do the apple. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the dark, and I've got a little line right here just to give that a little bit of darkness. And this one doesn't have the line. So next, now I know that watching me color might be boring, but I know some people have said that they like to watch other people color to see how they do. Did you guys know that? Well, you probably don't, but here's a little something about me. I used to get in trouble in school, in elementary school, when I was younger, really young, because all I would do was color. I would either color or I would draw, and I would get in trouble. So that was the first clue that I was going to be a crafter when I grew up, right? Oh well, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Watching is relaxing. Good, good, good. Well, hopefully I will continue to help you have a relaxing time this evening. So I didn't stay right in the lines. Let me bring this up here. I'm going to bring it up closer. But I kind of colored it, but look at the colors so far. And so I'm just taking the dark, and I'm just kind of, following the lines in the pleats of the cupcake holder. Does that make sense? You like to doodle, Lynn? That's fun. Doodling is fun too. So did you ever get one of those little doodle books that you could kind of like a journal, and you just do doodling in that, Lynn? I'm just curious. So, all right, we're almost done coloring, and my pool party here, just to get the light kind of on the outside here. Try to blend that together, and I think I'm bouncing you guys here. I don't know because I'm rubbing this. I don't know if you can hear that squeaky, but sorry. Can't help it. It gets down when it's not when it starts the ink starts going away. It starts making that little squeaky noise. That's a hint that you're drying out. Your blenders are drying out. Okay, next and last is our dark and light papaya. So let's start with the dark, and this will be like my frosting. And so what I'm going to do is, let's see here. Let's go ahead and so I'm going to bring this up here so you can see it. See, I did not color the whole part of the frosting. I'm just going on the bottom of, whoops, I did the wrong one, darn it. Okay, that's all right. Okay, we'll switch it around. But, okay, so we're going to do that one, and then underneath. How about that? That way I have it the right way. And so this is the dark pale papaya. And then let's go with the light. And like I said, I like to do the dark first and then the light. And so now I'm just kind of coloring in there. And I'll bring it up closer so you can see how it kind of blends the colors. But you can still see the difference in the light and the dark. So, trying not to get my head right down in the camera here. Looks like I was. Okay, there we are. So let me bring this up. Can you, well, let's see, can you see that? See how the highlighting, you can see light and dark. Same thing and on right in here. Okay, so there's my coloring. And one last thing, I am going to, this is another way to use your blends. It's kind of fun, but you can take your blend and you can just take it and rub it across the tips of whatever you are working on. And it's the same kind of concept that I do when I kind of roll this in the ink. But with the brush tip end of your blend, you can just do the same kind of thing without rolling it into the ink, if that makes sense. You guys have seen me do that if you watch me much, but look at the difference. See there? Just gives us some color. We're going to need that. And the last thing we're going to do, we are going to use black. We're going to use our basic black, and this is actually the light blend. And we're going to do this little flicking technique. And so what you do is you just take your brush tip end and then you just kind of flick it on the tip of your lid there. And it dries because it's alcohol based. It dries real quick. There we go. So look at it, just gave these little tiny flecks, which is so cool. All right. Ta-da! We're ready to put it together. That's it. That's all for the stamping. So this little guy is going to go onto the pool party that is right here. Let's get that measured in so that it is even on the sides, pretty much. Okay. Hey, if you just joined me, let me know that you're here. And I appreciate you guys being here. All right, so we've got this little guy, and I'm just going to leave a little bit of the pool party on this side over here. And let's do that, just like that. Okay, so here we are. And then this piece is going to be flat. And that's going to kind of go in the middle. Well, to the right a little bit more. I guess we're going to kind of stay consistent with a little shifted to the right on this card. Just gives it a little different look compared to the basic in the middle, always, you know, in the middle kind of symmetrical, I guess. Hi, Shar, welcome. All right, so that's what we've got. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in this ruffled red ribbon. This has become one of my favorite little red ribbons too. It goes perfect with this little stamp set. It also goes really well with the gingerbread, the whole gingerbread set. I think it's in that suite. But guess what we're going to do? My newest favorite thing is to kind of make a Z with the ribbon, a loop-de-loop-de, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to go behind here. So let me grab my scissors. Thank you for sharing, Shar. All right, so there we are. So let me get those out of the way so I can do the next thing. I am going to put this back so it's not unraveled everywhere. Okay. Now, I know some people have said they have a hard time with kind of, you know, making this work. And I play with it, so it's not perfect every time. I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive down here just to help hold it as I'm doing my little Z. But the one thing you can do is just really kind of first put it together in your hands and figure out, okay, how do I want this to be? All right. But you see why it's called like a Z? Well, if it's this way, it's a Z, right? I don't know. I guess that's just how I end up doing it. But what I want to do, make sure that I got it the right way here. I want to lay this down so that I want to make sure that I've got the loop on one part, and then I can't do it backwards. just can't do it backwards. So let's try this again. All right. You can, when I get quiet, I have to, I'm concentrating. Do you guys do that? Hi, Jandamaria. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's get it there. See there? That's what I kind of want. I just want it to have some interest. So stay where I put you there, please. Okay. Just like that. I think I'm going to pull this over a little bit. All right. Just having a hard time right now. Why is that, you know? Okay, well that's good enough. That is what I'm going to do. All right, so now let's grab some dimensionals. Made this a lot harder than I needed to, you guys. Do you ever do that? All right, so let's do that, but I'm going to go ahead and put one in the middle here just because sticking those together. And let's put this on the front of our card. I am never quiet. No. You got to get to a class, Jan. Jan, I got a class next Monday night that you might be interested in. My first Monday night stamping class. So you should try to come so I can see you. Where do I want this? Down here or up here? Let's go kind of right here. All right. Just like that. And that red just kind of brings out some of that red that kind of got hidden here. But it's okay. It's all right. And then the next thing we're going to do is, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but these little matte decorative dots are in the holiday, the July to December catalog. But you have reds, yellows, greens, and kind of evergreen, but it goes all the way, you know, they're like ombre. So they're a lot of different colors. Hi, Sue. You just got your internet back from storming? Oh, that's too bad. I know. I'm glad you got yours back. 12 hours was a long time when I didn't have mine last week. All right, so I'm going to pull these out. So I don't know if I want to go with the red, or these kind of end up being kind of pool party color. So let's see. What do you guys think? I don't know how well you can see the color match in the screen. So should we go with the, you'll be here? Great. I think, let me double check if it's 6 or 6:30, Jan. All right, so, I am thinking, I think we need to have some red, just because there's not a lot of red in here, but then again, no. Guess what? We're going to change the mind. I was just curious if anybody had any preferences. I think I'm going to go with these colors because they seem to be calling out to be on this project. So I'm going to stick with the lighter colors so that it really coordinates best with the whole pool party. And then I'm going to get a couple of these little tiny ones here. We're going to put one there and grab one here and just kind of put it right there. So to give it something fun, right? So there you go. That's our first card. But this little Sweets and Treats, it is a sweet little set, right? Blue, yeah. That's what I went with, guys. And it looks good. So hopefully whoever the winner is of this card next week will be happy with the bluish pool party colors. See there? Now, you know what would be really fun? Let's take some Wink of Stella and let's make our cupcakes sparkle. How's that? How about some sparkle in the frosting? Yeah. There we are. Let me see if I can get it to where it's sparkle for you guys. I'm not seeing any sparkle yet, but it does sparkle. So, if you don't have Wink of Stella, you need to have the Wink of Stella because Wink of Stella is awesome. All right, let me see if I can. The lighting is making it crazy. I can't really see, but anyway, it's there, you guys. Awesome. Hi, Charlene. Super cute, easy. Yeah. And then here is the one that I did for the class, and the holiday rhinestones was part of the class, and they have the pool party ones in there, so that's why I was kind of thinking the pool party would be. But there you go. So there's our first card. All right, our next card is a couple techniques. So let me move these out of the way, and I'm going to pull in stuff behind me here. So we're going to go and use this set again, Beauty of Friendship. You guys, I love this whole suite. This paper is amazing. And then these trees and just using them in different ways is awesome. Hi, Jeanne. Good. I'm glad that you guys liked it. Now, this is just a sample of a card. I don't know if I demonstrated this or not, but I love this card. It just looks like the blue sky, and our trees are really looking this color right now. Right now, I went out, I had to go out really quick after work because of something that Bill had to have, and he doesn't drive, so I have to drive. I have to do everything. But the trees were beautiful this evening going out, and that's really what they look like. They look so pretty. But we're going to use this set, and what we're going to do, I'm also going to use the Stamparatus, okay? So I'm just going to grab some things and my supplies and bring them over here. Put this right here for now, and bring this container, and I need to move my blends to a different location so I have some space. All right. There we go. Okay, so this card might take a minute. It's going to be a couple different steps, but it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. And if I can get all my parts and pieces here, we need those. All right. What we're going to do, let me grab the measurements for you. This is the, where is it? It is Knit Together. This is my favorite background stamp right now, I guess, is this Knit Together, because you can make it for fall, you can make it for Christmassy, whatever, or just a really cool background, honestly. So we're going to use this one. So let me move that over here so I have what I need. And again, I've got my Stamparatus, and I've just put this on this side. Let me get my sponge out of the way. Like I said, I need some space here. What we're going to do, let me do my measurements before we go any further, because I will forget, and I want to tell them as you're watching so you can make this card if you'd like. This is just a scrap of my vanilla, and it is a 1/2 inch. I have lots of those. And then I have several pieces. This is the base is, oops, magnet. Oh, this is metal, and it just picked up my magnet. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Hi, Donna, welcome. Thank you for joining, everybody. I appreciate you being here. So that's our base. Next we have 4 by 5 1/4, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And we're going to be using that here in a second. I'm going to leave that one out. Then I've got some layering here, and this is Old Olive, and it is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Then I have some Bumblebee. This is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. This piece is 2 1/4. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I think this one's supposed to be smaller. So, yes, it is. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to grab my cutter. And let's, I'm going to cut this down really quick. I need this shorter than this. This one is 2 1/4. So this one needs to be 2. So, just lay that down and slice it off. Okay, there we go. So these are all 4 1/4, and then it's 2, 2 1/4, and then 2 1/2. That gives you a nice layer all the way around when you're putting that together. All right, so those are your pieces, okay? All right, so we're going to set these aside. Remember that I had used the pastels in the past, and we're going to use those again today too. Thank you for sharing, Donna. I appreciate that. First of all, we are going to go ahead and we're going to ink up the knit together. So let me get this, move this over here a little bit. Let me put my case underneath just to give myself some support here as I'm inking this up. All right, now this piece over here is a little bit smaller than this stamp, so just trying to see what time it was. Okay, it's smaller than the stamp, so we should be good in getting this inked up. Okay, all right, so let's do this. And then because, let's see, I've got some spots here that I need to, I don't know if you can you see that? See how there's a couple spots over here that aren't inked up? Just to be safe, I'm going to come back and make sure those are inked up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see that. That's squished in there. That's weird. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this, you can see where I used it before. I'm going to take this, I'm going to push it up here so that I get the same look that I'm kind of going for, okay? And let's go ahead and take that and lay it down. And then it works nice. Well, I've got a sweater on here, so let's do this. It works nice when you, hi Marcia, I'm glad you made it. We're going to use this stamp apparatus, and it's easy to rub. It's easier to rub when you have something that is cloth or smooth to rub across, especially on these big background stamps. Okay. All right, so let's get that going here like that. Okay, let's see what we did. Pull this off. I didn't have the magnets. Okay, perfect. Look at, doesn't that look like a sweater? By golly, it does. Look at that. Ah, it looks great. Okay. Oh, it doesn't, because look, I missed a corner here and a corner there. How about that? So how do you fix that? You just trim it down a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do. Now next, before I'm not going to clean this off because I'm actually going to take this piece right here, put this in the middle, and I want a light color here. Now I might have to turn it over. It might be darker than what I want. So I'm going to do this. Okay. And it actually is darker than what I want. So I'm going to turn it back over this way. And let's see, well, what you can do, here's another trick. You can just like if you're using, it's just a little bit darker than I want. I'm going to take this, I'm going to lay it right back down on the other side. You guys following what I'm putting down here? We're going to take my page here, and we're going to do it this way. Because there's a lot of different ways you can do this with the stamp apparatus. This is the easiest to do. But this is, you'll see, it's all going to come together. You need a Chucky tool? Yeah, I know. I've heard of those. I just don't have one. All right, that's what I want. See how light that is? That is what I'm looking for. Okay, you'll understand why when we keep going with the project. All right, so you can see how you can get tons of color out of here. Hi, Navon. I'm glad that you're here. We love new people coming and checking us out. Or checking me out, but we're all here together. So I say us because we have a fun time talking and sharing and that kind of stuff. All right, so done with the stamp apparatus. I'm going to put that over here out of my way. Okay. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do, this is the bad side. Okay, you guys. So this is the side I want right here. Let me turn this over so you can see better, maybe. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these pastels again. Remember how I had, before we had taken the pastels. So if you haven't done, I'll have to cut this one down. I'm looking at this and it's got to be cut down a little bit before, we'll do it before we put it all together. This is the hardest card, by the way. The last one is super fast and easy and you're going to love it. But for this one right here, we're going to use some of these pastels again. The best way I would tell you to use these is to scrape some of the colors that you want off. I've got a big block here. How you like my, see my light? That's funny. I entertain myself, as you know, you guys. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to use, the little palette side of our Take Your Pick tool. Barb, you don't want to do that. Put that in there. Turn it around. There you go. And what colors do I want? I'm going to use some of the Poppy Parade. And look, I'm just going to scrape some of that color off because we're going to be, I don't know if you guys remember how to do Poppin' Pastels. If you've been with stamping very long, we used to have, I need a little more, I think. We used to have a ton of colors, and they took the pastels away forever. Then they brought them back. All right, so we need that. We need some of the darker green. And let's get that. Because as the trees are turning, there's still some green in there, right, you guys? So we need some of the green. And then we're going to go with the yellow. I think this one is the mango color. There's mango and I'm not sure. I gotta see what the colors are. But anyway, I'm just scraping some off to make it easier. Does it tell the colors on here? I thought it did, but yes. Daffodil and mango. Yes, so that is mango. This one is daffodil. There, you can tell a little bit of difference. This one's a little darker. So, all right. Okay, so there are the pastels. My cord's getting all the way. There we go. Those, we want those three colors. And let's see here. Let me get my, okay, so the first thing we need is the tree. Now, to do pastels, you need the Versamark ink because they're just going to be, oh, I think I did this wrong. Hang on one second here. Got to clean it because this is ink. This part is ink. And we're going to go back to our Cajun Craze. That was the color if I didn't mention it earlier. All right, let's ink this up. And I need to stamp it off. And then I'm going to stamp it on here. Let's see, which one do I want? I'm going to do this. Let's go this way. So I'm going to bring my tree right up here like that. Okay. And I want it light. I don't want it super dark. You know, I want it to be light. So there's that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this tree and we're going to ink it up with the Versamark. It's the top. Remember the old palette from long ago? I still have that one. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of colors that we don't have anymore, huh? All right, so this is going to go right here. And this is just a clear ink, you guys. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to actually, I've got some sponge daubers for my inks, okay? And what I'm going to do is I am just going to, there's probably, not my ink, my pastels that I've done here. So I'm going to pick up, just take this dauber, I'm just going to pick up some of that powder over here, and I'm just going to lightly tap it on my tree. See there? Giving me some color. I don't want it all over. And then let's go ahead with some of the Poppy Parade, which is going to be okay. It's going to be kind of the lighter color of, and I'm blowing off the excess, the little powder that's, you know, still residue that's going to be on here that doesn't pick up on the from the Versamark. Okay? All right, look at that. Can you see the different colors in there? But we're going to make this pop a little bit more. All right? The next thing we're going to do is there is this tiny little dots in this set, and push that on there. I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp that down, and I'm going to put some extra powder on that, and I'm going to do them. Can you see the circles there? They just give a little bit more. Some of them are going to pop out a little bit more than others. So let me do one more of like over here, and then let's do that. And lightly rub, and that will really bring out those circles in there. See that one right there? This really makes a difference. Okay, so let's go up here where I've got some green, and we're going to grab some of that green pastels and do that. And then I want another one kind of down here, and let's do that. So it looks so good. See that? See how it's really making it stick out? Or pop, that's what I'm saying, making it pop more than. All right, and let's do some yellows with this mango. And I know it might be boring to watch me do this, but this card is going to be gorgeous. Wait until it's completed. All right, I need some more yellow kind of right down here, and pick up some of that. So I got a lot. I took a lot of chalk. Sorry, my head disappears and then it comes back. But I took a lot of chalk, and as I have rubbed this around, you can see a hue of the color around the tree. It's just pretty, you guys. I just think it's pretty, right? Okay, let's see. That is what I have so far, and then let's go ahead and close this up. I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble with that. I'm going to pull in my little scrap here, and I'm going to set this right over here for a second. I am going to, let's see, this one says, thank you. There's different ones. Thinking of you, I believe in you, hello. How about if we just do the hello? Since this card is the one that's going to be given away, let's just do a simple hello. I need to grab my hello out of here. Let's see, where does that one go? I don't know where that one goes, but we'll stick it down here. What does this one here say? Oh, I believe in you. Okay. Where's my little hello? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's way over here. All right. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to use this for, you are more detailed than most of the ones I've seen. Your stuff is beautiful. You are very artistic. You are oh, how sweet are you? Thank you so much. I just enjoy what I do, and I do get inspired by a lot of different demonstrators. So sometimes, now this is mine. This is my design I've come up with. There are times if I do copy someone, what they do, I will let you guys know, because I never want anybody to be offended because I use their work. I would be thrilled if people take my designs and do them. That's why I do them. So, all right, so let's go ahead and put the word hello, and let me see if I'm kind of straight. I get my head up here. Hopefully that's straight. We're going to find out, because we're going to take this green and we're going to pop this on here, and look, you can see your words beautifully with this pastels. See that? Isn't that great? All right. Now, we're going to take this little dot again, these little dots, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp them down here. Picked up some of the color. And let's see here. Let's go with some yellow. Get some little bit of yellow in there. And then maybe, how about some orange too? There we go. Kind of get those colors in there together. Perfect. Just like that. All right, let's grab my scissors. And let's just cut this off right. Let's see. Let's just go with another angle right here. Like that. We're almost done. I'm going to have to trim that one piece off that I did that didn't get on the edge there a little bit. Okay, so where are we? I am going to go ahead and rub this. Now, here's a question that nobody has mentioned it here. Hi, Jackie. But some people have said, well, how do you get the powder from not rubbing off after you've made the card and all that? You know what you can use as a fixative is good old hairspray. Just lightly spray that, you know, on your project, and you should be fine. But there we go. There is our little sentiment. Now, I have powders left here. I can either take a baby wipe and wipe them off. I can use them with some water, all kinds of fun stuff. For now, I'm going to move them behind me out of the way so I don't make a mess everywhere. And I'm going to need my cutter because when I did this, I missed some of the corners here. So I'm using this upside down. There we go. All right, so I just need to, I'm just going to take a sliver off here. And I'm going to take a sliver off the other side because I missed a little section right there. See it? Yeah, but that's okay. All right, perfect. Took care of that problem. Next, let's put our card together. Now, this is a technique that I learned way when I first started stamping, because we didn't have all the embossing folders and all the fun things that we have now. One of the things that we would use to give ourselves some dimension is ripping, you know, how you will rip. So we're going to start, let's see how all these will go right together here. See that? We're going to layer them like that. But let's go ahead and let's just take this one and, no, we're going to start with the first one behind. So we're just going to take a little bit off of here. So when you rip, you want to have it like a feathery look. I'm going to come up here close, but I'm going to do a controlled rip and just kind of go back and forth. I don't want a lot off of here, but see how this looks a little feathery right there? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so there's that one. Next is this one, and that's got to be a little bit shorter than here. So let's see where we're at there. That's going to kind of go right here. So I need to come up to about right here. Okay, see that? It's not a lot. And then the next thing we're going to do is this one's going to go here. So we are going to, actually I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to rip some of this off. And I might go ahead and cut some off the top so that, because I've got a lot of extra up here, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, grab my little cutter. Let's go ahead and cut a little bit of this off of the top. I thought I had these, so I would have done it, I wouldn't have had to do that, but anyway, there we go. And so that just gives you a fun kind of layered look there. So let's put these on, put these together, and here's my adhesive. Okay, so this is going to go onto the bumblebee, just like that. And then the bumblebee is going to layer onto the green. All right, just there we go. And this is Old Olive. There we go. Come on, just like that. All right, so here's my fancy piece. Before we put it all together, I have some of our gold and silver cord here, and I'm going to take the gold cord. And we're going to use that and wrap that around here. And I'm going to make a bow. So I kind of leave a piece hanging off that I know I want to wrap or make a bow. So come around here a couple times. Then when I get back here, I'm going to bring this back down to the same length. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And it should give me plenty to make a bow. Tie a bow. All right, so, I've got, wait, I think I need to go back around. There we go. All right, let's get this tied. So first, especially with the cord, I usually will do that knot first and then do my bow and tie that just like that and then adjust it so that, whoa, where's my, well, there it is, way short. Okay, let's pull that down and we'll cut those down. But then I can make some, give some interest in my cording there. See how it's kind of wrapped around? Okay, so there we are. So we've got that. That's what I want. I am going to go ahead and trim this piece off a little bit, just like that. Okay, we're ready to put this together. So this piece is actually going to go flat. I'm going to put some extra on there because you got the cord. So, and this is going to kind of come to the right. Well, let's see. We can go in the middle on this one. Just like that. Okay. This looks so pretty and fallish. This is already scored at 4 1/4. Pretty fall colors, yes, it is pretty in fall. This one is fall. Next card we're going to do is a Christmas card, you guys. We gotta get all the feels going for this holiday time, right? Okay, so this is going to go right in here, just like that. And again, this is going to be flat. So let's put this down and put that right there. So we've got a little extra on the sides. I don't know if you hear that squeak, but it's driving me crazy. I can hear it. It makes me crazy. It's my table. It's something over here on the other side of my table over there. All right, so here is our card, but see how I got this nice lighter look that coordinates with the cable knit or the knit background stamp by just using the section that had already had the ink taken out. Let's get some dimensionals and put this on and put that here. And we now have our completed card. Where do I want this? Let's just kind of do this right like that. Beautiful. There we are. Now you can make this really super darker if you wanted to, that kind of thing. But yeah, it looks so good. It's nice, pretty fall. But there you are. Now, since this is, I cut it off the long end, you know what? I could probably take this piece and just add some interest on the inside right here. Yeah, let's just do that, huh? Okay, let's grab my silicone mat here somewhere. Right here. If you don't have a silicone mat, you need one. That's all I'm going to say. There's lots of reasons that you need this silicone mat. If you get upset with all the sticky that you get all over your crafting area and you don't have a silicone mat, it's the best $6 investment that you'll make, right? Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. The hearts and likes and all the fun things. Okay, so that's on the inside of our card because we made a mistake, but we have a piece left over. So isn't that nice when you have a piece left over from a mistake that you can, do something else? All right, there is our second card. Okay, I'm going to get this stuff up here out of the way. And our last card is going to be an easy Christmas card. You will want to make a lot of them. All right, let's move all these goodies and bring in what we need for this last card. It is a super easy card, and for those of you that missed out on my upcoming holiday happiness that is coming this November 6th, I have some super beautiful, cute cards that we're going to make, and oh, I'm going to grab them behind me here. All right, this is our second card, so I'm going to put this with the first one over here. All right, I don't know how many of you have used the paper, the whimsy, the winter whimsy, and let's see here. Here I think I'm so organized, and I am, but anyway. So we are going to be featuring a stamp set for this November 6th. You need more than one mat because they hide from me. Yes, they do, Nancy, I'll tell you. This set right here, you guys, is a great set. Besides matching with these dies, it coordinates with the Encircled and Beauty dies. So here are some samples using those dies. And this is page 23 in the holiday catalog. You can do so many things with them. So I'm going to show you a few cards that I've done with using just this saying set. Now the class that I have coming up, this is a sneak peek of for November 6th, but the deadline's passed, and so you'll miss it. All right, so this one is using one of the dies from the Encircled, what's it called? Encircled in Beauty die, and this is Pool Party using my knit background and this beautiful holiday rhinestones on the vanilla. This is not the class. These are some, I may have showed these already, but I wanted to share them with you. Here we are using the little Let It Snow with our beautiful pearlized snowflakes and the embossing folder. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, you can see there, the embossing folder. Here's one I shared using the white velvet, and here's the stamp set for that, for this one. And then here's another one I shared with the velvet on Sunday, and using markers and using this stamp with that set. So there are some samples using that. However, Whimsy and Wonder is the paper. If you don't have that paper, I didn't get it until recently because I thought, yeah, those are not I like the traditional kind of colors, but these are great, you guys. So, and it features the stamp set that I just shared. So, I'm going to do some quick sneak peeks. There's one. Got them upside down here. Look at that one. See that? Isn't that cute? Ta-da! Here you go. Here's another one. This paper is beautiful. But look at that. Isn't that great? And it's just so sparkly and shiny. And then here you go. Here you go again, featuring the papers. So, how you like that? I really like these after I got this paper and played with it and created these designs. I really like the paper. I don't have the stamp set because I thought, I've got lots of trees. I don't think I want any more trees. But I got the paper, and I'm so glad I did. All right. The last card that we're going to make, we are going to use the Evergreen Elegance stamp set. And the stamp set I just talked about, which is not right here. Right? Where are you? Oh my word. Okay. All right, my friends, you will have to give me 2 seconds so I can grab the stamp set. Hold on. What did I do with it? It was right here. It's not here. It's not here. That's my kid, my knit. Really? I can't do the card without the set. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I don't see it here anywhere. Oh. All right. Well, you guys know that I just keep it real. So give me 1 second and I will be right back because, oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. I don't know. I don't know where my stamp's at. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do everything but the words. Super silly. Or actually, what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the inside of the card, and I'll show you. What I wanted to do. Yeah, just punt. That's right. That's what you got to do. All right. Here's going to be the inside of my card. Okay. That's where the tree came from. That's why I'm going to use the tree. So let's grab this back out here. And the trees in the designer paper. I'm going to use this piece right here. Isn't this pretty? Now this color, this silvery in this paper kind of has a bluish hint to it. And so I chose to have my base as the Misty Moonlight, okay? So that's going to be my base, and this is going to be my front. So I guess I'll just put those together right now until my stamp is here somewhere, you guys, because I just put this together before I came online. And you know, whatever. But this one, I have cut it at 11 by 4 1/4. And the reason for that is because it stands up better when you do it this way. You have the long card sideways. It just stands up better. But this is just the front of my card with this beautiful designer paper from the, I think it's Whimsy Wonder. I could look in the catalog real quick, but we're going to do this. Okay, that's the front. That's the front of the card. It is beautiful paper. Isn't that sparkly? That's so cool. Anyway, and it really goes well with the Misty Moonlight. The trees are actually mint macaron. So that is what I'm going to use to stamp my saying, but I don't have the saying, right? So we're going to stamp the tree on the inside, and I chose this stamp set because, first of all, I love this stamp set. It has a great Merry Christmas and some fun sayings. And this tree, this tall tree right here, it reminds me of this little tree right here. So that's why I'm going to use it. So let's go ahead and take this tall tree and grab a large block, just like that. And this is the inside, so make sure I have it the right way this time. And I'll show you the finished one here when I'm done. Whimsy and Wonder, yes, page 25. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm just going to ink this up like this. And I am going to get my scrap here because I'm going to go off the paper a little bit. So we are going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's do one full tall. Okay, there we go. And then I'm not going to re-ink, but I'm going to stamp it. And I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm going to stamp again. And just put some trees on the inside there. Okay, there we go. Let me go right over on this side one more time. There we go. I think I need it a little bit darker. I think I want that one a little darker, like that side. There we go. All right, so there's the inside of the card. All right, we're going to do that, and then on the inside, we're going to use the nice little sentiment. Come on. May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. Oh, sticky, Barb. It's very sticky. Let's grab a block for that. And I'm trying to, let's see, I think I'm going to go with the blue. I've got the Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment in blue. So, since we've got the green trees, and we kind of want to coordinate with the front. All right, and that's going to go like right there. Very nice. All right, we're going to put everything together except for the sentiment on the front. And we are done. Okay, let's go here out of my way. Let's get this on the inside. All right. Just like this. Now this piece, just so you know, is 3 3/4 by 5. So it's not the 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, I did that one just a little bit smaller. All right, so there's the front of your card. How easy is that? The next thing I'm going to do is I have our silver mesh, which is actually in the Halloween section, so don't miss it. It's in the main catalog right now, but it was in the Halloween section before. Anyway, I'm going to pinch this together, and I'm going to actually put this kind of like right here, and we're going to pinch that little bit down. And you guys, this is so, matches this sparkly so awesomely. Okay, so there's that, and see it? And then I have my Label Me Lovely punch that I was going to punch on the outside, or punch for to go here, and then by magic, here is the card. So you're going to stamp your sentiment, warm Christmas wishes, and then punch it out with this. And then I take this piece right here, and I don't know if you realized, I may have shown this before, but basically, I did. I actually did it with the cabin card that I recently did. But you cut this in half, and then you put that behind here, and it looks like you have a full layer around the outside of your white. Okay? So, see, there's my little sparkly. See that? Now, this one doesn't have that on the inside, but because I was going to do it here. All right. I hope you guys still love me, despite my shortcomings here. But there is, let me get all 3 cards here so that we can see them all together. Here and here. We have our sweets and treats, and our beauty of the earth. And there you have the, let me see if I can get this way maybe. I always have a hard time because I want to get it here so you guys can see them all together. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys still love me, despite my shortcomings. There we go. There, can you see them all in there? There we go. Let me get this out of the way. Fabulous. Fabulous. All right. Well, I hope that you try to make at least 1 or 2, and at least try to play with those pastels. You know, the pastels are only $9. It's a great little product, and you can do some fun things. Go back and watch some of the videos that I shared doing just with the pastels. But there's the 3 cards for tonight. I'm going to go ahead, and hopefully you guys will be, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the crazy time that we had, but the fun time. I always enjoy being here, and I always enjoy sharing some things that I've come up with, and hopefully if there's anything that I can do for you, or you want to see me do, let me know. Let me know. I've got some countdown to Christmas stuff happening, and those recordings will be happening after my 12 weeks of fall, which I think there's just a couple more weeks left of that. There's still 2 or 3 in November. So make sure to go to the YouTube channel, check those out, and get notified when they come along. And what else can I tell you? Just keep your eye out for different things that I might be posting on the main page, the business page. If I can help you in any way, you know I'm here. I'd love to hear from you, and thank you all so much for your sharing and commenting tonight. I really appreciate. I do go back and read everything. I don't always comment on every single thing. Just know that, because Facebook doesn't like when you do that, honestly. Even though I'd love to, and I do on a lot of them. Just come back and see me next time. I will be here a week from Monday. I'll be back. No, next Thursday. I'll be back next Thursday for sure. If we have internet, right? All right, you guys. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.